trouble with you is that if I don't start talking, it just gets released. It's an ASMR stream now. I can't even say ASMR properly. Hey, Tyrion. We're gonna play some vintage. I just gotta set my settings. This is gonna be a pretty easy mode, I think. This is gonna be an easy. Not like completely easy, but mostly easy. Let's give ourselves an hour of underwater times. 30 days a month sounds good. Despise bears and wolves. That's fair. I despise that they make them attack you, like, on sight. But what are you gonna do? Hey, Pitch Blend. I'm back. I'm still getting us ready, but I'll be starting properly in a moment. I just gotta grab some more water. Hippo. Hunger normal. Oh, slightly slow. Walk speed slightly faster. Food spoilage 100%. Tree sapling growth time much faster. Fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Block just actually maybe I'll lower the global deposit spawn rate by a little bit. Temporal storms instability, yes please. Oh. I could be like lower that a little. 80% land cover. How much ocean will be land? I don't know, 25? I don't know how this works, but that's okay. Geologic activity. Ooh. Wakes? I don't know what that. Bears are kind of ridiculous. Bears are kind of ridiculous. Like the amount of hit points that they have. Like I have yet to bring down a bear I didn't cheese. Wait a minute. This is the long haul. It's going to be called the long haul. So I think that it is going to be, let's say 256 blocks wide. Is that good? I could do a fewer. I could do 128. 256 blocks wide, 600,000 blocks long. Actually, let's make it 1 million. Hmm. Geologic activity is interesting because it literally doesn't, like the other three have, because they haven't gotten to that one yet. Yes, we are making, well, it's called the long haul, right? It's not called the long atrium. It's a hallway. Surface copper uncommon, surface tin rare. Sounds good. Normal, normal, normal. Can I make it wet? I'm of half a mind to make it wet. Oh, no class lock. Good. Hmm. Oh wait, hang on. I got it. All in all, I think it's a good thing that the main screen music doesn't loop right away, but in this context, it's a little weird. World Edge. Yeah, let's do traversable. HUD story. Caves of Vintage. Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't change it. Thanks. I'm gonna reset it so that YouTube has the right, or so that the archive has the right thing. I haven't done that in Napreth. This all looks good, I think. World here. Long. Hastings. Grand invention. Glimmers. Soil. Burning sparks. Whoa, oh, too fast. Alright, let's not be the fucking Seraph Hulkster. Not doing that. Let's be a little sad. Side top knot? I don't know that. Combed is a classic. I really like combed. Ah! Thank you, Ancient Arc. Appreciate it. Elaborate sticky bun. Let's be, ooh, light purple gray with purple hair, purple eyes. Single tone. Like, a single tone palette is always a little bit of a challenge. Challenge. But, I think I'm feeling it. Let's just be a commoner in this case. We don't have to complicate things. Oh, I'm glad that one of your sub-gifts was to Peridotto. Peridotto has brought me some lovely raids. But also very happy for Digital Graph, who have been here recently, and I appreciate it. Right. So here we are. It's vintage. Oh, we're standing right on the edge. I'm feeling a little regret about my choice to make Oceans be this, well, it's fine. Oh, it cycles out the music if you go below music level. That's too bad. I like that track. But it's good to know if I get, like, the exciting drums one that I can just dive and make it go away. Oh, here comes another track. I did set it to common, to frequent. I hope we get Undersea Ruins someday. It's gonna be exciting if that happens. $150 to $200 on land scale with $70 for total land mass. That's pretty reasonable. You can get ruins underwater, it's just not common. Yeah, I guess I mean interesting. Interesting ruins. But maybe they are interesting and I'm just not giving them a share fake, so to speak. Look at this little sandbar here. Cute little sandbar. Visual novel dating sim ass title music. I'm not complaining. I like music. But this definitely looks like the music that plays as your childhood friend comes up to you to berate you for being late to school again. Waves in salt water? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. If this spawn doesn't seem fun, I will pivot. I do have... There's one that Kay recently opened. Hey, turnips! Turnips. Turnips. Turnips and field mushrooms. Good to know. It is a cozy little cape, I'll give it that. Cave? Okay. Oh, ooh, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. One of the fun things about having a super narrow world is that oftentimes caverns will run up against the side of the world, and then light will spill in from the outside. You know, from the... Oh, hey, look at that. Okay, well, I can't see anything in here just yet, but that's definitely a little storeroom, if not a teleporter room. Probably a storeroom. I should probably pick some rocks up, just a matter of course, huh? Yeah, this is a former Minecraft mod that became its own game called Vintage. Or rather, it's more like that there were a series of mods that ended up based on one another in sequence. The lighting is different. That's interesting. It was the devs of Terra Firma Craft. Gotcha. I've never been super clear on that. Well, I think maybe, you know, I got in here and I'm like, well, the gimmick world is cute, but it's not. I don't know that it's going to be the kind of fun I'm looking for. So I'm going to go ahead and call that good. It does run really good. The engine that they made, like it's gorgeous. Keeping up with the changing mod API for Minecraft is a bit much, I reckon. I'm going to start another. This one's going to be a more standard exploration world. Or maybe I'll take a standard one and make it less hardcore. The stuff for vintage mods don't break as often or as badly. I do get that impression. Yeah, I'll start with exploration. Switch it over. It'll be fresh start. Starting climate. Hot starting climate. Give ourselves a little bit of variation. Now let's do that. Keep inventory contents. I'm going to go ahead and give myself big lungs. Block gravity, sand and gravel is fine. Definitely true enters enabled. I often forget that one. Long months. Creature hostility aggressive. Strength normal, 20 HP. Healer. Hunger slightly slower. Much faster. 75%. Somewhere in between. Oral storms, yes. Land cover 100 and So land cover scale, I see. Okay, I get it. I get it. So you typically set it to like... Well... 70. How about I do 80, 150 for the land? Do I want to... Exploration settings for most stuff, I think it's fine. Common and rare is fine. I don't want to have to work that hard to get. All right, let's do this. We'll call this one one more Gra. The luscious trees, fragrant flowers, the roaming creatures. Oh, God. I hate the random character that they shove in my face every time I start. Kind always looks a little weird. That'll do. Back button. Yeah, setting a default skin would be very nice, I think. All right, here we are. In a land of redwoods and larches. And there's a bear. There's a bear immediately. Well, this is why we have inventory drop turned off. Looks cool, though. Hot and warm arid. You think I'm on an island? Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna bring up this noise a little bit here. Yes, I'm Bellis. It was made by former Minecraft modders. The authors of Grahu-Rubufo, as I learned from Tyrion. Yeah. This track whips, though. I like this track. I see an oak. Good. It's like I got a little internal checklist. I see an oak. Panning is possible. I see a bauxite. The game runs like a dream. Like, especially when I compare it to, say, Valheim. Would you look at that? That lovely Neapolitan color. This is limestone. So, we have access to everything that we need to pan hides. Good early sign. We can also... Ooh, we can use plaster for building easily. Of course, this is all, you know, I'm getting way ahead of myself, but I do tend to do that. Oh, look at this. I love it. The next big thing that I need to find sooner than later is clay. There's no time for that. This is a really good spot, though. I feel like I should mark this little area. Yeah, the fact that biomes form based on the intersection of, like, weather determinations is really cool. Very, very cool. In warm and hot regions, moving to the top of the mountain for cooler weather, even snow can be awesome. Yeah, I'm actually kind of stoked about the notion of, oh, it's raining, of getting up to the top of, like, a peak and then doing the thing where, you know, once you have access to a pick, you just drill straight down. And then you just kind of hollow out the area and turn it into a tower. Unembedded hill tower with a windmill at the top. I hear some pigums. There you are. Hey! Do you see what I see? I see fire clay. Crucial. Yeah, we can... There's dialogue now. Wait, I have a shortcut for this. It's, do I have one? Fire clay. It's I. There we go. That actually worked. Okay, it's the right color, but it didn't do the icon. I wonder if the names have changed. Yeah, Vintage Story updates slow, which I kind of dig. Similar to Valheim, which I also dig. Okay, Oh, I forgot to tell my own chat. Hang on a second. Well, you know, like, I hate to say it, but probably the best thing for me to do in my own self-interest is to just start making shovels and digging. Conglomerate is too soft to make tools out of, so I'm gonna have to stick to flint for now. But that's fine. I can work with that. There ought to be enough around, right? I'm gonna collect them anyway, though, because it's not like we won't use them. They still do the same damage when thrown, after all. Step the first. Big thing. I need a knife and an axe pretty much right away in this case, yeah. Gotta fix my audio sync so I can like sing along with stuff properly. All right. Obviously, I'm also gonna need to get some vines or cattails. There's a lake near here, so cattails shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut down a new type. Let me just see if I can find some fixins to make myself some baskets. That I have any kind of inventory space to speak of. Unless I'm mistaken, it seems like they replaced vine tips with just vines, which, I'd admit, don't hate that. I do not miss having vine tips be more or less useless. Yeah, Vintage Story is its own thing. Came from a Minecraft mod. Oh. Ooh, fully mature turnips. Mature nips, as I like to call them. Cattails are really plentiful in temperate biomes, but in subtropical and tropical ones, you might have to go looking for vine head. The nice thing about cattails is that you can uproot them and replant them wherever you decide to settle. And then you have a free source of cording that just kind of hangs out. I love the way the redwoods look from a distance. I'm definitely going to get some seeds and plant more of them. Right, can't make those out of wild vines, can you? I might still have to go seek out some cattails. Oh, you can't even use these to make the standing baskets anymore. Good to know. Rope. I will need rope. Alright, things have changed. It is, in fact, fully legal extinct. Also, the recipe handbook is just kind of built in and easily navigable, which just so good. This game's UX is impeccable. I mean, we're as close to it as they come. Hello. I recognize you, little friend. You're that metal I like to hoard. But I can't stop now. I'm just gonna mark the map and move. Maybe I'll head over to this little, like, atoll. Hug the coast and see if we don't see any cattails. Some bulrushes. Oh dear. Well, that's not great. What happened? Why did you die? Just gonna eat some of these berries so I can carry that meat. I guess what happens is that they end up too far underwater and don't surface soon enough, and so they drown. Because it doesn't seem like animals really know how to swim upward. Or at the very least, they haven't fully understood its utility. Anything. Maybe I have to go find some papyrus. You saw 5 foxes in the middle of the ocean. That sounds like the beginning of a joke. I'm gonna feed myself mostly on drowned lambs for the first, like, couple days, I imagine. I subsisted only on drowned lamb. Sounds like a weird religious stricture. Thou mayest consume only. Okay, there's a little lake. I'll check that too. One of the things I really love about this game is that it is gorgeous. Like, it's really just nice to exist in the world. Everything makes good shapes, the lighting is very meticulously tended to. Uh-oh, that's a bear. I would prefer not to be killed by a bear. Hey, look at this! What we were looking for. Okay, I'm gonna eat some mushrooms and then we're gonna start, I'm gonna eat some mushrooms and cut some rushes. And kick some tushes? No. Yeah, they clearly designed this game with modding in mind for, you know, predictable reasons. I'm so close. Wait, is 7 right? Maybe it's 8. Yeah, I don't have enough yet. I'm gonna need a basket before I can pick up, like, anything else. I think it's 10 now that I think about it. I gotta relearn everything. I'll come back. I know I left things on the ground. User-generated content is a thing that publishers are afraid of, by and large. It has been my experience that a lot of publishers are very gun-shy about user-generated content because of things that have happened legally. I mostly know about this because my VA used to work for Harmonix, and they had tremendous issues dealing with, like... I mean, like, you know, obviously Rock Band was a huge UGC-dependent title, and Harmonix had a lot of lawyers, because they had to negotiate across genres. I'm excited for the steampunk content too, but like, just the homesteading is so good. This is the song I don't like. I like it in some cases, but like, it's the one that, to me, is most frequently dissonant to the actual way that the game plays. So I'm just gonna dive into this cave to make it go away. Down here in my cave, we cannot hear the music. Thing is exciting down here. And back up we go. It does feel more like an actual world. I mean, one of the guiding principles that the dev team has had from the get-go is it's inspired by nature. Like they're keeping nature in mind building because it's inspired by nature. I'm gonna pull up some wood because I managed to make one basket. Yeah, and this world feels more powerful in a way that the Minecraft world doesn't. Like, here, it's like, there's an ecosystem, and if you step it... Hey, look at that! I found some lead! Oh, what is that? B? No. It's the opposite of otherworldly. It feels worldly. Yeah, I know that there's mods that add tremendous amounts of content to crafting and clay and all that stuff. And I gotta admit, I have no idea how to sort between them. There's too much analysis paralysis. I'm probably never gonna try one until somebody leads me by the paw into getting them installed. Like, because they implemented a bunch on the CUD server, and I tried playing, and I was just like, this is too much. I don't want all this. My snap job brain is too snap small. Oh, hey, look at that! You got some copper. Yeah, enjoy yourself, digital deer. I'm glad you got it. Thank you, Ancient Dark, for giving those gifts again. And thank you again. You didn't do it twice. Don't worry. Sun's setting already. Took me a minute. I should head back to the area where I found that fire clay. Oh, hey, more lead. You don't have to yell about it. Oh, Piglet. Come on. Come on, run away, please. Run away properly. Here, let me push you out of here. There you go. Run free, little piggy. Vintage! Hi, Starry. head back over to the mushroom overpass in this area over here, over by the fire clay. And I might want to hurry it up, because, well, maybe I should just go ahead and make a torch now. I'll need more grass anyway. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, fast mouse, please. I'm still getting used to using anti-micro with my controller again. I'm recognizing that if I try to light the torches right now, they will simply go out. So I'm going to get under a tree. That'll work. Love the way rain sounds. The distinction between it just falling and it falling on the canopy above you is so noticeable. Fire starter. Twisted fire starter. Oh, what's this song again? I have to light torches. I can't be going underwater to make this song go away. Fine, I'll accept the excitement. Just this once. Fine. Let's go. Oh. Oh, these are jack-o'-lanterns, not lobsters. Oh well. I started eating them. There's a reason I have death punishment turned off. This is, yeah, it's true. This is how Neolithic people had fun. They just ran around the forest brandishing an axe. Quartz, eh? I don't always bother marking quartz, because it's pretty common. It's on the other side of this lake. I'll just trace the edge. And if I run into any, cattails along the way, I can harvest them. Pig. 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 Oh, alright, well, I'm gonna have to be in the dark for a little bit because I'd have to retrace my steps, and I don't want to do that, so let's put away my torches so they don't go out, and go for a little can't-see-anything swim. Let's hope nothing bad happens to me while I am swimming and can't see anything. At least I can follow my progress on the mini-map. I know y'all can't see it quite as well. I have the whole music from Lo-Fi Records thing up, even though I'm not playing Lo-Fi Girl. Whatever. They deserve the shout-out regardless. I'm hoping that they eventually add horrible water creatures. I really want there to be horrible water creatures. And I know, I believe in them. I believe they will provide this for us. Bring me a sea monster. Well, alright, we're on another coast of this area. Ooh, that's walkable. They need to finish the swimming AI. That would make sense. It explains why critters are drowning themselves. Speaking of, good luck out there, kiddo. I'm gonna come back for these, like, almond mushrooms and stuff. Whoa, devil's polite. That one must be new. I've never seen you before. I have to imagine it's poisonous. Be cool if it weren't, though. It's just like devil's food cake. Big chocolate mushroom. Okay, these are jack-o'-lanterns. Not eating them this time. Yeah, can't see anything. Alright. I'm gonna start chopping. It gets so dark at night, which frankly I think is a really cool effect. I have found a bit more copper here, huh? Alright, let's go ahead and... I have a macro set up for copper. Alright, I survived a song that gives me anxiety. If you were in the woods and you tried to eat mushrooms, you would eventually die of eating mushrooms, yes. Basically, if you're not trained, it's only a matter of time. Sorry, rabbit. Hey, song. I was hoping you would drop a pelt, but meat is okay too. Nature is bullshit. Well, I'm not gonna fight you on that. Here we are. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and set the music frequency to often instead of very often. So we get little breaks. Wow, there's an antidote to death cap. That's wild. Well, yeah. Surviving with probable organ damage does beat dying cuss mushroom. Oh, I see. It heals by origin. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not going to pick up details right now. Hmm. What an interesting deposit shape. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm full up. Well, I really like thunder and all of the storm noises. Hmm. Obviously, I should make a storage vessel because I'm gonna be hurting for those basically immediately. Might as well just make it right in the... Although you do have to pick it up in order to fire it, doesn't it? It's just right. There we go. Okay. We managed to boil a bear to death by leading it through a hot spring. I've had good luck with getting them caught on terrain and cheese and then chipping them to death. Oh wait, I should build a campfire. Yeah, I need to build a campfire. Quick. I'm gonna be unable to eat the meat I have. Go to with bears is to get them into water. Yeah, that's basically what you got to do with all of the hostiles, because that's the place where you have better maneuverability. Right, no charge attack. Do a little choppy here, quick. I'm just kind of camping on the side of a mountain because it seems like the thing to do. I'm like, well, I could just like let the grass here burn, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna need that dry grass is the problem. I'm gonna need so much dry grass. More multiplayer in Vintage Story. Yeah, yeah. Doing group vintage can be fun, but you know, it's like it's a social maneuver that can fail due to so many like outside constraints. I've had a lot of trouble with it myself, even though I literally have it arranged. But you know, oh, I just remembered one thing that I can do to help myself. Just lean this shit against the wall, my friend. Oh no, I'm starving. Need to hurry up and actually, like, cook dinner. But I can nosh on some mushrooms in the meantime, so it'll be fine. Time zones are transphobic, that's so true. Alright, we are roasting some meaties. Oh wait, did I eat all of the mushrooms? Oh, okay. Maybe I'm gonna have to go looking for some. Oh, is morning happening? No, we're not quite there yet. Ah, almond mushrooms. Great. Those are edible and they don't even remove my HPs. So I can stop wheezing like a sad accordion. I guess I took the harmonica voice, didn't I? I brought this all upon myself. I'm about to have some hearty meats. Seraphs are descended from cats given the amount of noise and over-the-top dying when you're hungry. I would buy it! It explains why we're so sure-footed as well. And why we are reborn after death glowing. Just like a real cat. Since we're right here, what was that? Oh, did the fire burn out? That was faster than I expected it to do. That's fine. And it's besides, day is starting to break. There's skylight coming through, so I can leave the area a little bit more. That being said, I want to get my pit kiln started ASAP, so I'm gonna chop down more trees. Day is breaking. Well, you better fix it. Oh, Dad. Mother, please, Mother, I am famished. My health ebbs. It has been so long since I have tasted of the succor of flesh and vegetables. Mother, why do you starve me? Yeah, you're right, it is. Yeah, they're cats. Glad we all know now. Seraphs are just cats. I don't love tongs. Yeah. Like, I admit I got a little tired of the jokes that we would all make about, Seraphs and our diamond hands. But, having a tool in my right hand at all times is not... I mean, in my left hand. My offhand, you understand. You underhand. It was convenient, yeah. Okay, let me get some more firewood. Let's do some more choppa. whenever they move, whenever this game moves to the like, I don't know, pile, like whatever they're planning on placing the grid crafting system with, because I did hear they were hoping to do that. It feels like chopping wood is probably going to be kind of fun. Put it on the thing. Choppa. Don't love the addition of nails for chests. Oh yeah. I haven't gotten that far, but yeah, I don't love that idea. Luckily I just got here from Valheim, so I'm used to it at least. But still. Drop it? I did, right? I dropped the axe. There it is. Cool. I'm just gonna clear all of the maples closest to this area. Oh, I forgot to finish cooking my food. Just throw that. That. I like the look of the new logs, though. New log piles look very nice. Rougher. Want better storage, better have an anvil is potentially an extra hour added onto the early grid. That is true. I hope they like add more early game storage. Like the ability to lean tools is nice, but it's not really going to cut it in a lot of cases. Storage vessels take a while to make, and they don't hold that much. So yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Making chests even harder to get in the early game is, it's mean. Well, I guess I could plant the cattail here and there, if they're in yawn. Cattails do not have to be planted in or near water, for what it's worth. You can plant them on sand in your basement. All right, let's get that first set of pit kilns going ASAP. Take one flower pot. I did 2 pots? No, I did 1 pot. I'm gonna do a second pot. Because I find that I don't need a 4-pack of pots early on, but like I need more than one. Oh, I'm set to oops. Oh yeah, you gotta swap out the inspirational quotes. They drive me up a wall. I despise them. I just replace them with Comsar quotes, but you know, to each their own. I'm a song from the 60s. Thanks, Wonder Mike. I put my best foot forward. Shoo. Oh, is it break time? There is no need for them. You don't have to have cycling quotations. It's really just not necessary. But if you want to have a message of the day, don't make it glurge. Alright, first kiln filled. I'm kiln filled. One day you'll get to use them. You're just waiting for the time to be right. Oops. Oh, I hope that there isn't like a scenario that you're waiting to play out that I've like, you know, unconsciously been like, oh, well, I'm probably not going to do that again. For no particular reason. Fingers crossed. Oh, well, you've been actively watching streams, yeah. There. I think I gotta get a little bit more grass. Trying to describe Caves of Cud, but getting distracted because you started trying to describe the cooking system. Yeah, that's fair. There are a lot of little side roads that the very idea of Caves of Cud will lead you down and not really lead you a way back out of. Oh, right, sticks. I gotta go get some more cattails after this, huh? Sticks, grass, sticks, and logs. There. Now come with me, rest of the logs. I don't want you catching fire. Oh. Food's done. realizing that with these clothes on, I kind of look like Geralto Rivia. Our Witcher. That's what I have to say about all that. There we go. Okay. I dig this first, because once I set things on fire, it's going to be too hot to be back here. Seraphs really are cats. Yeah. Oh no, my torch in my offhand is weighing me down. I'm so hungry. All right. Go, Kilns, go. I love the little, like, squeaking, spitting noises that the pit kilns make. It's so cool. That little sound of moisture just kind of burning off. Funny option to describe gun. Imagine 4 balls at the edge of a cliff. Yeah. Sorry, gang. I wasn't gonna say it, but we've been found out. Caves of Cut is actually the reincarnation of the Zyborn Clock Project. Sorry, suckers. Get us out of here, Schultzy. Everyone who didn't recognize that reference, you're better off. Then again, reading about Zyborn Clock is pretty funny. It's a good time. Got too close to them. Smoke inhalation in this game is not yet a thing. I suspect that it might eventually, which I kind of dread low-key, because, like, if that does become a thing, I'm pretty sure that, like, cave gas inhalation is also going to become a thing, and that sounds like an awful time. I should make an actual rack for these tools to go on, rather than just putting them against the wall like I've been doing. Weird base, but I've had weirder. And not you again. This theme. Oh. Good excuse to go jump in some water, I guess. Did I already eat all the meat? I think I did. Yeah, I gotta go foraging anyway. Implement radon accumulation in iron-bearing rocks absorbing oxygen and make everyone angry. That is it. You know, like, I call this kind of thing the Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead conundrum, right? Because it's like, how realistic do you actually want to make your game? Do you really want it? Like, it's already the most brutally simulationist roguelike that exists. How much more do you want to do? Like, to think hard, because in that direction lies poop. Like, if you keep making your game more realistic, sewage handling is going to be a thing you have to implement. Do you want that? Is this part of the prepper fantasy that you wish to live out? Manual blinking. Yeah, that's true. Swap the roguelike. Yeah. Precisely. I'm gonna have to find more clay. The stuff that I found is just, it's probably not enough, honestly. But right now, I need to go, oh, I'm carrying like a little bit extra. What should I do? Oh, shiokana. I know. You can drink sewage to become a mutant, but I'm not gonna, like, listen, you know, like, actual explicit sci-fi elements, I'm not gonna come down on them about those. Like, that stuff is not germane. But you bet I'm gonna bring up the stuff that is, like, kind of embarrassing and weird to include. That, if they really want realism, they're gonna have to get to eventually. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I recently tried out Project Zomboid. Like, it's hard to connect to it because it, you know, like, it's a game that starts out with the premise that, you know, you're doomed, you will die here. It's just a matter of time. And what I didn't realize is that, like, they have an infection-style zombie plague in that, as in, you get bitten and it's a matter of time before you turn. And now you can turn this off. You can make it so that you never die of the disease and you just become a zombie when you die. But there's still this kind of air of inevitability around it that makes it, for me, not really all that fun to play. It's like, okay, well, foregone conclusion, I guess. It kind of makes me feel like I shouldn't be trying to set my own goals the way that I do in CDDA. I still tried. I don't know. I'd be lying if I said my heart was in it. Hey, Casey Time, welcome. Yeah, you're catching a stream. I try to do weekend streams every once in a while. They're a little bit harder to schedule. But like, I'm home, I'm by myself. They're bringing farming into CDDA. Well, that's the kind of addition I can support. I can get behind that. That sounds great. More farming, please. Let me live out my dreams of being like a feral lesbian in the woods. Oh, Zomboid is bringing in farming. I see. That seems even weirder for a game that starts with "This is how you died." That's even weirder, IMO. It's kind of weird. Oh, whatever. I don't go here. It's not really my fandom. I do like how similarly it looks and feels to The Sims, though. That part of it, I don't know. I like that kind of nod. And I don't hate how they handle containers and objects, I'll admit. You can't wait for Vintage Story to add forests and farming? Yeah. Me neither. Hot springs to the north? How do I know? What do they look like? Either way, it's geologically active. Those red patches? These? Because those are redwoods. These red patches are my map notes. Yeah, they're markers. Good to know that they can be identified on the map that way, though. I have not yet encountered hot springs as yet. Hogs. This is this area is a real lobster factory. Oh, did you hear that? You hear it now? Oh. That's right. Found fucking bees already. Careful, prune. Where are you all? Up. Coming from in here. I see it. I see the hive. There it is. This is like not super far from my home base, which is very exciting because it means that I don't have to be as on top of my skep replacement in order to keep everything from going to harvest. Okay, well, I guess I might as well... Well, obviously I need to get more cattails now. Like, that's crucial. If it wasn't before, it certainly is now. Clear out a little bit more foliage. The new story dungeon is handmade. Cool. I'm excited. Also hear a portal opening up. Oh no, that was music. Never mind. This song is so clearly a C418 tribute. Like, more than any of the other tracks on this. Bees! Well, I'll just have to return with some flowers. I could head east and see what I find. Sorry. Like that set of notes right there, that little progression feels so much like God, I don't even remember which track it is from Minecraft. Hope you still remember to find doors. I mean, you know, you could always just crank up the spawn rate. Have your first game be one where they hand the rocks to you. Oh, Broke my knife. This is so many lobster mushrooms. I'm legitimately impressed. And given that they respawn in the same places, I'm not really gonna want for mycoprotein, that's for damn sure. I do need another knife. Prospecting pick, it basically works on a there's a version that detects if something is nearby, and then there's a version that detects if something is probably nearby. It's an odd system. I don't really like it, but it is what it is, and it does its job not admirably but adequately, I guess. The alt tells you, is there orbit within X blocks, in response to ore being removed, which primary does not. Yeah, it does. I don't really understand the appeal of a game where you turn the prospecting function off, but I hope those folks are having fun. Hey, look at this. Big quartz deposit at the mouth of this cave. Is there a drop-off? There certainly is. It's not... Doesn't look like it even goes that far. Wait a minute. Stand. I never understood why the default was to have it off. Me neither. It's very strange. It'd be, like, impossible to find iron. Well, iron appears in large enough deposits that it sometimes will be, like, visible from a nearby cave. But, like, that's a lot of spelunking. Alright, well, death penalty is turned off, so let's go see what's waiting for us in the caves. Oh, nothing. That's my least favorite thing that's waiting for me. This goes somewhere, but I'm not sure. Alright. We're just gonna have to find out. Didn't even do it. Cave music. Spooky. Spooky cave. My sticks back, please. Thank you. Nope. 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 I wonder if this actually lets out. Of course it's a dead end. You said it, song. Hey, look, cattails. Clearly I made the right call. Probably tear up the roots too, so that I can have a local supply, because geez. Turning into a more of a choke point than I initially anticipated. The new cattails, yeah, they look nice. They're thicker. Oh, I'm starving? It's okay. I got a great big pile of lobsters. I find it very funny that they do not say the full name of the lobster mushroom when it's used as an ingredient, leading you to believe that you are actually having seafood. Mother, I starve! Okay, well that's at the very least enough to make another basket or two, so let's do it. Oh, a second one. Delightful. Cool, great. Now I actually have the space to carry the roots with me. I can cook these, but they're not worth very much satiation, and we're not playing on a hardcore, so not doing any of that. Besides, who needs to eat cattails with all these lobsters? Quote-unquote lobster stew. Precisely. You could even call it a bisque to make it more authentic sounding. There are certain chores that I like to front load a lot. Even though it'd probably be faster to just like use what I get when I get it and then move on. But there's something tidy about being like, no, I shall do it all. Which is why I'm saving most of these mushrooms until we have our little our cook pot, which probably will be ready sometime tomorrow. I don't remember how long pit kilns take, but it's something like a day. Maybe two? Sorry? The lobster mushroom, contrary to its common name, is not a mushroom, but rather a parasitic ascomycete fungus. What? I have to admit, I don't think I was aware of this semantic distinction. I don't think I knew that. Interesting. Like, I thought that if it had that fruit and body, or at the very least something that looked like it, it was a mushroom. But I'm certainly not a mushroom expert. I'm just a regular old mycophile. Garden variety. Fungal garden. As long as I don't duck, I just have to remember not to duck. And my torches won't go out. Covers mushroom. It's really freaky. Nature is so weird. You know what? While I'm out here, I have a little bit of space. I should start collecting flowers to bring back to my newbie friends. Okay, well, I'll bring them back so that we can be friends. You know what? I just realized Tyrion triggered a break time a little bit ago. And by a little bit, I mean a freaking half hour. So I definitely, like, it's, then it might have been a tiny bit early, but now it's no longer early. So I'm going to go ahead and head back to our little hidey hole, and I will go on break. I want to finish getting through this little bit, though. Probably I'll do a little bit of choring during the break as well, as is my wont. Little halftime show. But it's nice to be able to, like, you know, let myself shut up for a minute, you know? Catch you later, Song. Thanks for dropping by. Good to see you. Oh, I can make one more basket. Nope. I am satisfied. Oh my goodness. I just realized I have 40 cattail roots on me. So I'm like, if anything, I'm going to have a little trouble figuring out a place to plant them all on the side of a hill. But I suppose I could do it like further down. Oh, these are the jack-o'-lanterns. See, the jack-o'-lanterns look strikingly like the lobster mushrooms, but these guys hurt you. You don't want to eat those. Whoa. That's fun. Does that even, like, lead to a cave, or is it just kind of goes down the hill? Oh. Okay, now we're heading into a cave. I see, I see. Oh, look at all this bauxite. I love that orange stuff. I love building with bauxite blocks. Have I been here? No, I don't think I have. Can I make it up here without my torch getting put out is the big question. Ah! I did it for no reason because it's a dead end again. Oh, it's getting scary in here. I better go. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't anticipate that, but that's okay. Come on now. Oh. There we go. And while I'm in here, I had to split one of these off because I have the inventory space to do it. So that way, if this one goes out, the other one will still be okay. And I can just use them to light one another, which is way faster than using the fire drill. I guess it's not a fire drill, it's one of those little push starters. Speaking of, I should play Wayward again. That's a cool roguelite right there. It's probably a real roguelike now that I think about it. Also, it's got really good music. And it's one of the only ones that incentivizes you to plant trees, even if you don't need there to be more trees. Yeah, Wayward has definitely had several updates since I played. I'm looking forward to going back to it to see what all's going on there. Good eating almond mushrooms. Is that dead? I think that pig is dead. Oh yeah. Yeah, stop it. Oh, I'm so hungry I cannot sneak, mother. Anyway. Well, that's a little concerning. There may be a bear out here, but I was kind of expecting there to be a bear out here. Ooh, and a little fat too. That's good. That's definitely a good thing for me to have. I need a small pelt so I can start curing. Make myself a sling. Oh, that's just another way outside. Cool looking area, though. Peat. Can I bring some peat home? I don't have a shovel, though. Yeah, I'll come back later. Besides, peat is fairly plentiful. It'll be morning soon, I bet. Yep, 3 a.m. Week after Christmas. Oh wait, no, mid-May. Mid-May. You know. You understand. Oh, yep. Here we go, we're getting some ambient light again. Oh, hey! I have found a merchant. Hey, Stefan. Our kind have been popping up like daisies. Just trying to survive. Alright, you are a commodities merchant. Oh, I'd like to see that. I'd really like to see a commodities merchant. Oh boy. Wow. 8 twine for 2 gears is a real steal, especially this early on. Wow. Potash. Linen. I can just buy cloth. What a concept. Nails and strips. This will save me some trouble, I bet. Commodities merchants are so handy to have around. For multiple reasons. Cha-ching, it's a commodities merchant. Their stocks do cycle, yes. Over the course of days. But they have like a pool of things that cycle in and out. Like these are like, if something disappears from the stock, it'll probably cycle back too. Oh wow, this area is kind of nice and flat. I didn't realize how... Oh, I went totally the wrong... Well, that explains a lot, doesn't it? This area is nice, though. Look, cattails. Hey, spelt. Oh wait, I don't know what the harvest is called. Maybe grain? Grain? Uh, it's, it's, did not work. However, it does look like it got me the right. Yeah, okay. So grain is the name of the icon. Good. I was just guessing. Ooh, like a plain. Good to have some like flat grassy areas too. There's a lot of forest out here. It's dense. Blackberry. I hate to say it, but I think I might need to take the shortcut home. It's gonna be a long walk otherwise. I guess I could. Delightful. Okay. More spell. Good name. I'll just do this. Bip, bip, bip. Spelt is a warmer weather crop. I do hope I find some flax, though. Flax is such a critical early game crop. That being said, if I have a if I find some gears, I can always just trade for twine, and then my need for flax will be somewhat reduced. Why the hell not? Okay, but if I am gonna plunge into there, least I could do, put one torch in my backpack. Oof. Oh! That was almost it. That was almost the short way home. Poor rabbit. It's the pits going out that way. Ow. Oh, hey, I didn't. Nice. I see some copper. Oh, a little blushy copper. Scary hole. Da 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 da, scary hole. Oh. Oh, look at all that saltpeter down there. I'm not gonna take it right now because I don't yet have a use for saltpeter, and it's very common. You see that? That is. It's the only thing that would cast moving light down here. Yep, there it is. I think we're still in the monster grace period. Which means they might not attack us. I think they won't attack us because we're still in the grace period. They spawn. Oof. But they only light up when they're alerted, so probably they will still attack. Oh. Well, let's go claim the shortcut. Hey, gang. Look at them all. Oh, here they come. It's terrifying. Okay, yeah, they're not attacking yet. They're coming to check me out. But they have not gone hostile. Or have they? No, you're definitely hostile. Bye. Time to go. Oh, basalt. Oh, hey! Look what I found. Little storeroom. Well? That's so scary. Yeah, no, they're not nice to look at all. Locusts are scary. Oh, jeez. Horror movie ass scene there. 100%. Did I manage? You know what? You know what the best part is though? I did in fact manage to pick up a gear off of the ground in that little storage area. And what that means is that I can buy myself some twine if I could go to the store and I could buy myself some things just to jump my progress a tiny bit. Because having twine this early would be a boon, to say the very least. As with linen. In fact, with linen, I could make myself a sling right now. Have I explored these? I don't think I have. I'm just gonna poke my head in. See where it goes. Oh? Oh? I see bismuth. Oh boy, I'm about to make this my bismuth. Okay, well, you know what? I'm pleased. This is very good. One out of 10 game caves have no fulcrete. The serifs are not yet the eaters. I have to assume. I don't know. Hey, look at that. Translocator. Well, I have to admit, they sure are mainlining content for me, which I don't hate. Merchant amulet. I'll wear a merchant amulet. Why not? Burned out torch. Copper axe. Hello. Sounds good. I accept. Pants. Marketeer pant. Different from a musketeer. I don't have what I need to fix the translocator anytime soon, but we'll know where it is when we get there. Here, let me just go ahead and... I don't know what color this area should be. I'll make it lime. Lime. Hills. Ski low. There we go. Oh, it didn't add the right one. Does any 3D proc gem game have sediment generation? I don't think so. This one's the closest you're gonna get because it has like rock layers. But like, I don't know of any others. Let me put it that way. It's entirely possible that I've just missed some. Yeah, it is a bit different. Wooden shelf. Crafting. Oh, I need those. Well, I'll need them eventually. I don't need all of... Oh, actually, I can just get rid of the fire starter for now. Did I need it? That's fine. Okay, got some metal parts. Break this as well. Oh, different metal parts. Greg Freak, I'm not sure that anybody has, like, found a use case where that would be, like, a strongly advantageous thing to do and it would be a lot of work. So, I doubt it, but possible. Some people do things just so that it can have been done. That said, I'm not familiar with anyone making the inverter. Breakable? Appears to be breakable. Will it yield? Oh. Wait, is that actually a new item? Is that actually like ruined chandelier? That sort of implies that you can fix it, but maybe not. I guess it's just a decoration. Well, there are non-ruined chandeliers. They are, in fact, like the highest tier, potentially the highest tier, oh, really weird to look at, and I don't like it. The highest tier lighting in the game if you fill them with candles. That being said, I can put some of this detritus outside, and that will, at the very least, mark this place. Of course, having these crates would also be very handy, and those I can actually take home. But the one with the paper on it won't stack with the ones that don't have the paper on it. Later I'll come back and steal the planks, because aged boards are the easiest way to get boards early on. I mean, like, I'll be headed back anyway. There's bismuth here, after all. Alright, nothing of note up here. Zinc! I thought I saw something. It's kind of hard to spot zinc in lighter stones, but here it is. Guess what? We can make bronze. Not necessarily very much, but we can make it. Really lucky. Yeah, you kind of have to, it's your eyes learn to kind of like filter for pattern, so you notice a little deviation in the pattern because there's just a little bit of light here and a little bit of dark here, and it forms these irregular little shapes, and it just doesn't quite look the same as andesite or cracked andesite. All right, wow, okay, I still owe a break, so let's head back home and take that break. Before I go, I'm gonna go ahead and set a couple more kilns a-going, provided that this kiln is a-gone. Oh, there's more stuff. Catch you later, Casey. Thank you for coming by. Good to see ya. Oh, look at this. That's a decent-sized wall of the stuff. Where's my little cave? Where's my little hole in the wall? Where are you, my little hole in the wall? it on the other side of the hill? If it's on the other side of the hill, all the more reason for me to carve a path straight through the damn thing. It's really lucky that we found a translocator so close to a base that we just kind of chose. Need to remember that I have, like, I really like the way that I've got the sensitivity set up here, in that you tap the joystick to change the look sensitivity from fine to worse. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Haha, that's a pear tree. I'm like, I recognize the shape of those leaves. I've played a lot of this game, I'm starting to realize. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Ow. Didn't feel. I ran out of patience. Also, I don't remember where I put things. Wasn't close enough to the mark that I made. Part of the problem with really hilly or mountainous areas is that, like, it's not always super obvious just visually where you can get through and where you absolutely I'm gonna try to hook around this way. I'm in from this area. I'm sorry, but I recognize this patch of gravel. This gravel. Well, I really outsmarted myself here. Found it. Hill Nook. What if I moved in next to the translocate? What if I just, like, moved right in there? It seems like the temporal stability of the area isn't really that bad. Kinda neat. Anyway. First, I'm going on break. So yeah, I'm gonna cook myself a meal and stretch my legs, get some more water. Oh, stuff like that. See you all soon. Oh, with Monster Cam. Hi. I'm back from break. I could wander away, but this feels like such a get killed by wolves core thing to do. I'm realizing I forgot to mark would be. I feel very silly about this. I'm assuming I'll hear them again. Wait, were they near? Hmm. That looks like a ruin. Be a ruin. Alright. 2 days until monster. But means it's a new day. Morning. Soon it should be time for us to knock this. I've got to knock down the torches and replace them before I leave in the morning. As long as you disrupt a torch and then reset it down, it won't burn out. You just got to do it at least once every 2 days. Until you find or make a torch holder. Since we've already found copper and zinc, we can make torch holders much earlier than most characters would. Because it's just, it's 2 brass plates. Part of the reason I set this to be long seasons is because I want to be able to slow down a little bit on this world and not really rush. Which is not to say that I will not happily, like, you know, hop over a technological age or that's still. Oh, I just realized I never put my freshly stolen blackcurrant bushes down. That's definitely a thing to do. Also, hi Periapsis. Thank you again for staying with me 30 months. Ollie, like, it's just wild to me that there are, like, so many folks who've been with me for over 2 years now. Like, what? 2 years? I just got here. Then again, time has been, like, less real than usual over the past few years, so it's to be expected. Oh, look, it's like it winds around. It's gonna make a little cave again. I really like this whole thing where a fire clay cleaves really close. A fire clay vein sort of like winds its way around. It's just nifty. I might as well prepare the next things for the kiln. Especially because there's like room for more. I can just light more kilns. Anyway. Mercifully, smoke is not a thing. Yet. I can already tell that I'm going to need more than one storage container. Even once I place my many cattail roots down and start to build baskets. Thank you. We're doing our best to be as lovely as we can be. Oh, look, we're getting light. Sunlight is arriving. Suppose I could just put these in my backpack for now, since we're not going to need them to be out. Just stuff some lit torches in there, no problem. Sticking a whole lit torch into a basket woven from rushes. I miss this game a lot. There's just something nurturing about it. In spite of the danger and strange lore and the horror element. So we had a summer thunderstorm. It's pretty impressive. I really enjoyed it. It has been a while. Actually, that was happening while I was on stream, so some of y'all might have even been here for that. Still can't eat the meal I cooked because I forgot to make bowls. This is not the first time I've even done this. It's like, oh, I've cooked a delicious meal. Guess it'll just have to sit in storage for a day. I mean, mercifully, it's just 2 servings. It's very hearty. Once the bowls are ready, I'll be set for a little bit, and we have ingredients to make. And also, I've made some crocks, which will help it stool. I'll be honest, Tyrion, I don't, like the lore, I'm interested, but I'm not excited. Does that make sense? What I love about this game is not the lore, at least not so far. Let's see, what should I make next? I definitely did. Okay, I already made a crucible, didn't I? Yes, okay, we have a crucible. I could make an anvil mold. It seems a bit premature. But, I mean, why not? I could start making ingot molds, dude. It's not like those aren't going to come in handy. Like, maybe a watering can, but I mean, like, no reason not to just jump straight to irrigation. Set up in a pond or something. And of course the tool molds, but the tool molds are irrelevant until I actually get a substantial amount more of ground copper. Like, I found some, but I didn't find a lot. So it's going to take a little bit before I actually have the means to dig any of the cool ore finds I found. That's vintage story for you. Big steps between finding something and having it. Which I adore, clearly. This is what I'm here for. I'm wishing I hadn't put those torches in my backpack. Gotta go get them out. The voxel painting minigame is fun until I want to make 128 tiles. Yeah, I feel you there. I feel you there. I've given some thought to programming controller macros in Antimicro, since I'm using Antimicro already, and you can create, like, macros. Like, I could just, oh no. I mean, like, it's, the problem is that you've got a lot of relative distance stuff going on. Oh. Night-night. Night-night, Starry. Keep well. Keep ood. Shh. Well, I'm gonna need to make the, pickaxe mold at some... Oh, here comes the light of day. Oh, man. I'm way too solar powered. Days like today when you've just got a cough in the sky the whole time are just bad for the old cauldron. The old chemical swilling center of thought. It's rough. Luckily, this office actually gets some great sunlight earlier in the day. Like, you know, can't too early and there'll be glare, but like, it's nice. And I do have some light blocking shades that I can use if I have to, but usually don't. Like, the gauzy ones are fine. Let's light these things on fire. I didn't put the storage vest. What's in there? Raw pickaxe mold. Oh, ingots. Right. Now I remember. I do want to fire this, though. So, find a place to put it. Like, after all, I need to build the roof back up a little bit. In case, you know, it rains. I want to put out my nice kiln. So I'll just make this area a little bit... Wait, I actually have a shovel. Well, she realized she had a shovel. That's much better. Oh, much better. I'll just build some dirt out. Maybe I'll make some mud brick. You don't like summer and humidity. That's valid. That's valid. That's true of Kay's spouse as well, and you know that's why we can never move back down to DC. Hammer mold. Hardly. Yeah. Get that good light. Gotta get a little more grass. Oh. It made grass more tedious. I don't feel like that was necessary. I don't need grass to take off, right? Honest to goodness. I also don't need to have the exploit where scythes can harvest it twice be taken away. Not sure why we needed a nerf on the grass there. I hope none of the devs are in my chat. I would be mortified. Mortified. I would never complain like that to their faces. So grass that is eaten, like at its lowest level, doesn't produce a bundle of grass as a drop anymore. Now, you used to be able to do the thing, like, first of all, before this version, when you cut grass, it would just be completely cut. It would disappear, and you'd get the bundle of grass. That's the knife functionality. Now, you cut the grass, get the grass, it goes down to eaten, and it stays there. And you can break the eaten grass, but nothing drops. With the scythe, you used to be able to slice once to bring all of the grass down to eaten, and then slice again to remove it, and you get drops both times. Now, you only get drops the first time, but it still works the same way in terms of cutting. So basically, it either drops less or takes longer, and I don't care for that. Like, grass is such a grind thing anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's very grindy. But you know, I'll take my licks. I can handle it. I'm a big Grahu. Does the eaten grass eventually grow back? Yeah, it does. I don't know that it's particularly faster than just letting more grass generated on the tile. It probably is. But grass propagates so fast on regular terrain. I don't know, like, it doesn't feel like that's, you know, that makes up for it, right? I suppose others would disagree. Oh boy. Alright, I gotta nosh some more mooshes. Gotta noosh some more moshes. Gotta mosh noosh. You know how it is. Noosh and mosh. Okay. I do love the way that the containers one like sticks up a little bit. It's cute. Excuse me. That's too close. That's too close. I just get nervous. I don't want to set everything on fire. We are, in fact, in the middle of a forest and making a lot of kilns. You may need to noosh some mosh. Yeah, I recommend it. I noosh mesh at least once a day, and I feel great about it. No regrets. Don't let society shame you for smashing your noosh. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm exhausted. It's been a week. Got some good stuff done, though, let me tell you. Good progress on creative stuff. Let's grab some more. There we go. I was hoping to break that out. And it finally happened. And now I can start using the copper axe, which I found in a container. It was in one of the chests near the translocator that we translocated. Oh look! You can actually kind of see it. We almost have a sort of yard. I really gotta move these, though. Later. Grah, welcome back, son. Oh, brush fire. Fine. Active waiting! Yes, it's so fun. Love to be in wait mode and unable to do anything else until wait mode is over. There we go. Scrap metal kits are pretty funny. Oh yeah, I should make one, huh? That's a good thought. And a stick. Alright, let's see what I get. It's a spear! Actually, I could use a spear, now that I think about it. Love to have a scrap spear. Will certainly come in handy. This little dip over here might not be a bad place to store all my cattails. Love the breakdown there. Yes, exactly. If the enemies don't die of stab wounds, the tetanus will get them. I should probably be good on reeds going forward. I think my home supply will probably do just fine. Yay, my bowls are finally ready. It took long enough. Oh wait, I left it over here. Let's grab that food there. Set it down and we will enjoy our first proper vintage story. Just like Archpop used to make. Delicious. Well, listen, I actually think that it's time for me to go. I had a good time, though. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah, I should start winding down for bed. It's so nice to be playing this game again. And I'll let you all know next time I'm doing it. Periaps is correct. Bye!